Welcome back to Benidorm town. All the parades happening at numerous times of the year here in Benidorm are passing through this specific street. However, apart from that, it is not widely known whatsoever. Today we're going to change that. We will show you the Avenue of Ruzafa, the famous avenue in Benidorm town where plenty of businesses do hide. And obviously, the November Fiesta Parade, the Three Kings Parade, and all the rest of the parades that are happening here always go down this street up until the town hall and the Bristol Hotel of Benidorm and Leguera Park. Here you can find some typical local businesses, shops for babies, different things for the household, and a lot of people do actually live here a whole year long. But the more we will be getting down this street, aka the avenue, you will start seeing more and more touristic businesses. And also, this is the street where the Tapas square is located. Plenty of new bars and cafeterias. There are some places for different types of electronic devices for those who are gamers, mobile phones, SIM cards, top-ups, barber shops, obviously, aesthetic clinics, supermarkets, fresh fruit and veggies. It's more or less like a typical 24-hour supermarket. It does close for some hours at night, but it's open up until late hours. In front of us, we have the Leguera Park, which is where plenty of celebrations are held, running performances, 5K, 10K, different concerts are held in that specific area. Typical Spanish bars, of course. Combined plates here, all of them, less than 10 euros. And they also have some words here in Spanish, the menu in Spanish, which means that they cater for obviously everyone. Nearby, another small bar that is like a beer place, cafeteria, bar, a little bit of everything. They have a menu of 12 euros. This is the cheapest menu you'll see probably here in the city. One of the cheapest ones, because regular menus now cost from 18 euros more or less. Some typical shops for bicycles, the sale, purchase, different things for the bicycles too, which is perfectly clear. It's a residential area, right? So there have to be some businesses that locals do use frequently, even though bars and cafeterias are very, very common out here. There is a very nice pizzeria here on the left side, but it's closed today. I suppose it's their day off, which is strange, or maybe they're closing slightly earlier because now it's already past 5 p.m. when we are filming this video, so it is a possibility that they've closed already today. Even though it is Friday, who would tell? Barber shop as well. Very nice, fancy looking. Here nearby, manicure and pedicure without color, $19.99. Pedicure with shellac, like semi-permanent one. Offer for express manicure, $9.99. That's not bad at all, actually. And in front, we have the Hotel Crystal Park. This building, I would even say it's like a historical building of the city already by now. A very big hotel. They have a rooftop with a swimming pool with some like area for sunbeds for the kids, playground, like splash area. And this is the Magic Costa Blanca Hotel's group hotel. This place is on a budget option. It's a 3-star hotel. All right, place if you want something on a budget. It is definitely great. Quite busy in summer. In winter, not so much. Before, there used to be groups of pensioners arriving here during winter. Mostly less busy months. From here onwards, it's touristic. Forget it. Look at these shops. Immediately, typical Chinese bazaars, typical shops with floating devices, pharmacies open up until long hours. There's different nail salons without appointments. There's dental clinics. There is another hotel right here on the right side, right in front of us. There's plenty already of touristic. This is Port Vista Oro. quite a nice hotel, honestly. It's not too big. It's not a huge resort, but it is located in a very nice area. There's no nightclubs here about and around, so it's great. It's quite affordable. They've refurbished it quite a bit, honestly, lately, so it does look nice. And you can see already quite a bit of people, tourists, some Spanish national tourists in general, who are still here but will be going back during this weekend. Overall, this weekend is the big returning. It's called like this. It's Operation Return, which means that all the last national tourists will be returning today or during this weekend back home. So there's going to be a lot of car movement about and around. And starting from this weekend, which is going to be already 1st of September, it's going to be slightly quieter here in the area. There's going to be plenty of space to park back again, whatever we need to for our filming. And there's going to be mostly international tourists left inside of the city. Nearby, we have some tourism agencies, but honestly, not a lot of people use this any longer. Alboran, some restaurants. Before, it was like a Greek restaurant. Couscous, tajin, croquetas as well. That's interesting. That's like an international one. It was a Greek place. Typical Spanish restaurants here nearby too that specialize in croquetas, in tapas, and rations. Shoes made in Spain. Very good quality ones, by the way. And some more typical places here about and around. Hotel Maina. This is a cheap hotel here in the area. Quite cheap. It's a 2-star hotel, hence it's not as expensive, and the location is great. Right in front of us, we have a straight road towards the Levante beach. Some more supermarkets, Chinese bazaars here in front, t-shirts, sunglasses, magnets, floating devices for the beach, toys for the beach, for the sand, for the kids, all different things that you might need during your holidays, but you don't typically bring inside of your luggage because it occupies too much space. Some more shops here about and around, typical shops that locals do go sometimes, but not as much, honestly. The Tapas Square here on the left side. There's quite a bit of restaurants here and tapas places. Our favorite for croquetas, typical handmade ones, is La Croqueta, it's called. Here on the left side, it's the only authentic place, the most authentic you can find in Benidorm. It's gonna be it. They do it all handmade. Sometimes they have like ugly shapes. There are different shapes, slightly smaller, bigger, not a regular one. But you know that this is all handmade, and it does make sense to try these because there's some jalapeno ones with jamon, typical just regular croquetas, different flavored ones, and there's queue to get inside. Here in front of us, we have the typical shopping alley already from Benidorm. On the right side, the road towards the Tapas alley and the fancy shops for fancy clothing, like branded clothes. Some sports shops here, Decimas, for example, does cater the Benidorm's football team t-shirts, like a whole outfit. You can purchase it from here and just say Benidorm on it because it's from Benidorm's football team. And all the shops are here nearby. Typical Spanish cafeterias and bars like this one. They sell chocolate with churros, and they sell these very nice pizzas. They are all made here in the oven. Slices like it's $2.70 now. Oh, they've risen the prices. Before it was $2.50, then was $2.60 last time we took it, and now it's $2.70. Here are all the prices of waffles and all different kinds of things here in the area. Quite all right. They actually do serve very nice, typical Spanish breakfast, by the way. Some waffle places here, different accessories, shops for jewelry, mostly stainless steel or silver one. But there's also some nice jewelry places like Amor, very good to actually, or Areso, this one in front. Very good ones, recommended to purchase a very good quality jewelry. Some more part shops here, candy shops. There's apart hotels here, like apartments, touristic apartments to actually rent out. Different businesses, but obviously this part already is widely touristic. This is pure tourism as for now. The Captains, which is the candy shop, and they also have a cafeteria here because the candy shop didn't work really well. Mostly in summer, yes, and on Halloween night, but not the rest of the year. So they've decided, I suppose, to put a cafeteria because that would help out the business. And technically, I think it did help the business a little bit. Here in front, some typical shoe shops as well. Shoes made in Spain, leather or like regular ones. Mostly leather ones, by the way. Right now, starting to bring already the autumn outfits, and plenty of shops have already first collections for autumn/winter, which, if you ask us, is a little bit bizarre. Summer technically is up until the 1st of November, like 31st of October, and it's still more than 30 degrees, but at the same time, they sell autumn/winter clothes here in the shops. That is slightly strange, isn't it? Yao Yao yogurt places, piercing and tattoo places here nearby. Typical cafes that are thought for tourists, like Nabab on the right and Cafe Rico on the left side. There's still a yellow flag, but today it's not only due to the jellyfish and the dragon, it's also because it is quite windy and there's supposed to be even higher wind, just like sudden wind, all of a sudden. Slightly further on, and you can see there's more waves in the sea today, which is why it's also a yellow flag. But will this stop people from actually going outside, staying by the beach? It might stop some that are not good swimmers or that don't want to go into the sea, because look, there's quite a bit of waves here, honestly. But overall, I do not think it's stopping people. There's plenty of people. Even here, this is supposed to be the access. Okay, there shouldn't be any kind of people here, but there are people on the access towards the beach. Quite a lot of waves, quite strong waves. Not a lot of people are heading for a bath, just some brave ones, but overall, it's still all right, and it's still quite hot outside, even though the wind does allow us to stay on the sun slightly longer because it's not as piping hot. Quite a lot of people here on the beach enjoying their last days of holidays. Plenty of these people will be gone by this Sunday. So it's not going to be busy like these last days here in Benidorm. Sun is not setting down just yet, even though it looks like this. There's like a special tone to it, like an orangey tone right now to the picture. But the sun is not setting down just yet. It is 5:30. More or less 5:40 in the evening. Still quite some time before the sun disappears behind the buildings of the old town. Packed up, really, really busy, but it's going to be slightly quieter from now onwards. Thank you for accompanying us in today's short video from Benidorm town.